Okay. Alright, we're gonna try Rogue. Thanks for waiting, guys. That wasn't too long, right? Oh, baby. 3 pretty good, pretty boring, neutral legendaries. I think there's an argument for all 3. I would say Tehran's probably the 3rd best. I would say Moonfang is probably the strongest of the 3. But I think I like Maiev. If we get a bad rogue deck that just has like pure tempo and like a wicked stab or 2, I think Maiev could actually be a really good finisher to just crack a taunt and push face, or to, you know, kill a Yeti and push an extra 5 or 6 damage over 2 turns in the early game. I kind of like that. I think they're all pretty okay though. But that's my thought. Maiev and Rogue feels best? Yeah, I think so. Moonfang's just kind of like, yeah, like, it's better in like a priest or a warlock. Like, I think it's a little better when you can go kind of grindy with it, because you're either gonna like kill with both of these and they're just not gonna be able to do anything, or they're gonna be able to answer this card with a devolving missiles, you know, or a derailed coaster or something weird like that, where it's just like, oh, like they have an efficient answer or they don't, which you can't really answer Maiev. It just doesn't have quite the peak on its own that that Moonfang would have. Like Assassinate though. Assassinate's cool. Orc's not bad. This is actually really good in Rogue too. I feel like this is a very strong card in Rogue, and a kind of a bad card in most other classes, but 2/2 dagger is a big deal. I think I'm gonna take the Aug Merchant here. Crusader's okay, but I think it feels kind of weak these days, and this could be a combo activator, could be a frenzy activator, and maybe it allows us to kill a freaking scorpion or a scorpid or a basilisk maybe. Tour guide, I guess. People love tour guide in Rogue. I think it's okay. But I don't really want Sky Talon. I definitely don't want Shield Master, so sure. I don't like Showstopper. I'm always stressed out when I play it. I'm just gonna take Amalgam. It's a good 4. I'm not taking Worgen Greaser. Wow, Secret Passage is so good. Swashbuckler's really nice, but I feel like my rogue decks all want card draw, and a lot of them end up with like 1/5, 1/6, and 100 2-drops and whatnot. So I think Secret Passage is probably pretty strong here. Or we get Steward of the Scrolls and build the Omega Jade deck. The 6/3 feels good in Rogue because you get to push damage. I agree, but like then you're kind of like not getting the Moonfang value. I mean, you kind of are. Like Moonfang feels better to me when I'm, you know, bonking a 5/6. But then I guess they have to still answer your 6/2, so I don't want any of these. Crab Rider I don't really dig so much. I guess it's okay. I guess I'll take it. It's cool if you can get the Plague Scientist. Can be really nice on there. Kill a small minion, then kill a 8-drop or whatever. Unfortunately, I'm actually not sure what the right pick is here. It could just be Oil Rig. Kind of it's good to get any of these cards. I think Sophomore's not in the same realm, but I really like it. But these are so good. Wand Thief and Rogue is the nuts? You think so? Oil Rig is just nasty. Card just feels like it wins so many games. Alright, we'll take Wand Thief, it's more fun. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Take that. Oh my days. We got a Wand Thief, a Miscreant, and a Ticket Master. Our rogue decks have been a lot better lately, it feels like. Just throwing that out there. Give me 10 Wand Thieves and I'm happy. Yeah, Wand Thief's cool. I think adding an option to skip 2 or 3 picks during draft would be a cool feature. I don't actually. I think it'd be fine, but I don't think that would be like an inherently like awesome thing. You'd be like, oh, okay, I'm skipping this pick or whatever. It's like, okay. Yeah, your next pick, you pick up an Earthen Ring Farseer. You're like, oh, okay, well. Your decks, every deck would be like incrementally a little bit better, but every deck would be. So while your deck would be a little better, your opponent's decks would be a little better. So as much as we complain about our opponent's top decking cards or beating us, we'd be like, oh, he's lucky. He must have passed some bad shit and picked up an extra good card. Oh, fuck them, you know? I think it'd be kind of, yeah, it'd be alright. We need expensive cards? Not necessarily. I mean, Miscreant gets us 2 Ysera's. This gets us Power of Creation. This gets us a 9/9 for free for 0 mana. Secret Passage draws us like 5 cards, which is cool. This gets us, I don't know, Sprint. I'm gonna take the Cultist. I hate Double Gangster. I probably should not hate it as much as I do, but I do. Plunderer. I think Plunderer is cool. Silverleaf could be okay because we have such a cheap deck. We already have the Secret Passage, so I don't mind. Would definitely, I feel like my rogue decks, or most rogue decks in general, I feel like would not mind a Sprint. Like if they just give me a Sprint, I feel like I'm okay. I don't want Foxy. Chat gets mad at me when I pass Foxy, I found. Plunderer is the one, right? Just for the Miscreant, I think that's so sick. To be able to play Miscreant. I don't know. Get some Miscreant value. Stormwind's nice. Shadow Weaver's nice. But let's take the Foxy. We could also get more combo cards. I would like a Sprint, man. I will prioritize a Sprint if they offer me one. Swine Tusk is terrible. Bartender is okay. I think Berserker's just really good for. I cannot handle my booze. Well, just drink a small amount. Or don't drink any if you don't enjoy it. Take the Stormwind now. Kind of happy we passed the first one. I don't want 2, but I'm happy to run 1. I'd rather this be a Cursed Vagrant, but they didn't offer me that. And I'm going to slam the Proto here. While I don't think you need late game cards, if you're going to pick up late game cards and they're going to be Vagrant and Proto Drake, like that's what you want. You know, first Assassinate's really strong. The second one less so. And Amalgam's just a good card, but Proto is just kind of a game breaker. Wow. 3 great 4s. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Berserker. I don't think we need a second one necessarily. Scorpid is very strong. And Tomb Pillager, we don't have a ton of, you know, like good 6s if you have Mage Scribe and Eccentric Scribe and stuff like that. It's really cool to get it out going first on 5. But our draft's not over and we could coin out a Proto Drake, maybe. So I'll take that. And I will take the Plague Scientist. I like him. I love the way you tweak any card, generation card, to be the best possible to cover each time. 2 Ysera's? Come on. Am I not gonna get 2 Ysera's? Okay, I actually think Shadow Rager is a decent card. Maybe I don't think that. Card draw is good, man. But the card kinda sucks. I'm gonna take the Amalgam. It's fine, it's just a good card. 3 is okay. We've got a fair amount of 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 real 4 drops. An Orc is a good 3. Taunts are good in Rogue too. Don't hate either. Well, I don't hate Chemist, but I think we'd rather have Orc. Yeah, they keep giving us packs of 3 we want. That's the old bucket system. Felt so bad to draft like that. It still feels bad when you get like a 3 premium offerings. But it shouldn't, because you get to pick a really good card, but it does, right? When you're running like Tour Guide and I don't know, Bladed Cultist, and you're like, fuck, I passed an Oil Rig and an Assassinate. But we'll take Silas here. I don't think Alar is very good at all. I think I would run it over Blade Master. Like, these guys are both like 4 out of 10, whereas Silas is like a 10 out of 10. Just kind of an instant game winner a lot of the time. For decks and classes and games where you just can't deal with a Proto or a Troublemaker or a Keymaster, and it's just like, no, like instead of just killing it, I just take it. Where you're like, man, I just need to draw an Assassinate. I have to get an Assassinate or I lose. And then you draw a Silas and you're like, oh wait, oh crap. You know, this is so much better. I forgot. I could just take it sometimes. Let's go Raider though. Raider with Plague is okay. Armor Vendor I wouldn't hate, but let's take Raider. Broom or Parade Leader? That's kind of interesting. Broomstick is good, but our deck is kind of light. Being able to broom from a secret passage is pretty huge though. Being able to broom with the Ticket Master is cool if you hit any of the tickets. Being able to broom the thing you silence. Silas is nice. 2-drops? We're a rogue. I like having a couple of real 2s in rogue, but we don't need them. We could always just dagger. A little better if we had like a Vulpira or maybe even a deadly poison, but it's always an option. That's one of the reasons why rogue is almost always viable in arena, unless they artificially like make you get nothing, which they do sometimes, erroneously in my opinion. But I think broom is just really good. I'm gonna take it here. Fuck. Okay, I'd much rather have the 2 and this broom than the broom and this crusader, although crusader's fine, but I want that 2 still. Good 3s. Could take showstopper, but I think both 3s are better. We could still use a few real 3s. We have 1, 2, 3 if we have the coin, but otherwise not really and not really. So it's about which one do we want. I like operative a lot, but I think just taking the poison after we picked up the broomstick seems reasonable. It's a really good card, so. Oh, coerce, sure. This deck seems fun. Yeah, I could use some more 3s. Could use a few real 2, like a peon or something. They don't have to dagger. But coerce is too good to pass here, and Anoyo's not a super premium 2 at all, clearly, so. We'll do that. Just take another Stormwind here, actually. Hate the Owl. Not taking Rock Rager. I'd rather dagger than play Rock Rager. Well, it's a 2-drop. I guess we take Wriggling. We have some 1s. It's kind of nice with Crab Rider, I guess. Sure. Double Wriggling. I'm actually going to take the Silver Leaf here just for card draw. Don't actually have a ton, and I'm kind of glad we passed all the others and can take this one, so it's fine. Amonel is continuing the gift sub they got from the Juice Man. Well, hell, yeah, that's great. Wish it made a little sound, but what can you do? So no one else hears game sounds normal volume but can't hear Redbeard? Let's see. I can hear Redbeard pretty loud. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Maybe next time if you sub, you can share it and I'll say what up to you and thanks. I mean, I could say thanks now. Hi, Red. Very early for me today. It's nice. I hope you're having a nice day, Jay. 7 wins. Let's bet on 7. Looks like a deck that should go 7, but I would assume that both of our first 2 decks would go 7 and they did not, so. Manel, hell yeah. Wow. You didn't have to do all that. This made a sound. That made a hell of a sound. The continuing of gift subs, for whatever reason, doesn't. I think that's lame. Positive Atom, good to see you too, bud. I like tempoing these out against shamans sometimes, so you can tag the totems early, but I had a feeling he might play an Argent Squire or something. But Adam, I hope you're doing okay, man. I hope your heart and your guts are all working well. Hope everybody's having a nice day. What's that potion? Oh yeah, you come late. Usually by the time you show up, I've already drank my 2 potions. It's a very particular potion. I'm just gonna play this. I could use this too, maybe. Maybe that's dumb. Stops a totem reflection from being good this turn. But it's got caffeine in it. Helps me stay up and make it to when JMTG shows up for the stream. Which I usually can, although today I'm telling you, I'm gassed. 1, chat is fucking flying. And 2, I was hanging out with my mom and sister and my brother, my sister's birthday. So I'm a little... I definitely didn't sleep. I didn't get my preferable double nap in. I'm a little wonky right now. You know, a little wonky can be good. You know what helps you stay up? Viagra. Well, my penis is... I guess my penis was doing better lately. I feel like my penis kind of works. What are we doing with our mana here? We could give this Divine Shield and trade there. Or we can trade... I think I like this. Why do I like... What I don't like that at all. I think I like this. If he has an AoE, it's gonna suck kind of no matter what. I'd get this down and re-dagger. It's a lot of power, and if he clears our board, it's probably nice to have that. But keeping an extra minion and tempoing out the Aug Merchant and then going into Stormwind, I think seems pretty appealing. If he just plays like a 5/6, then we're in pretty good shape. We're not now, but you know, that's unfortunate, I guess. Sure. Hey, what's up, Plex? Also. Glad to hear about your PP. Glad to hear it's doing well. Bum bum bum. Probably just this. And then we try to refill next turn. This is like the kind of the reason I was talking about wanting a sprint in the deck. I think it would be pretty reasonable. This card is so sick, by the way. Lily Pad Lurker. One, it's great art and it's got a good voice line, and the effect is just bonkers. Just fucking killed my guy with his 5/6. Hi, Redbeard. Hey. You freaking hobo, good to see you too. Stop licking me. I like this tune a lot. Oh, that's cool. For him. Not so much for us. Five, 8, 9, 10, 12. I need 3 damage. Can I find 3 anywhere? Maybe Wand Thief. Stormwind is actually lethal if we hit the other Stormwind. Alright, let's do it. What, 5, 10? Yeah, let's do this first. That's okay. Oh, is that lethal? Oh, that's great. Wow. You just slam the proto. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 1 measly damage. I'll take it. I'm concerned about my fart production. I'm never going to figure out what 2 million does. Mashi, 2 million for you. You name your price. You tell me what part of my body you want me to wiggle, and I'll wiggle. Let's do me a favor, chat, and allow me to open a magic pack in honor of our win. Take a little breather. Anybody that cares about magic, we got 3 packs. Anybody that likes magic, maybe we'll open something cool. We're gonna open a Strixhaven regular draft booster, and then we have 2 more, the set boosters, which I think are guaranteed to have a little bit more juice in them. I love magic packs. I love magic. I love you guys. Secret Lair card. I don't know what that is. Oh god. Okay. I don't know the order. Last time I messed it up. I think these might not have lands. Oh, we got a spirit token. That's what we got. And I'll queue up soon, okay? I'm gonna to Strixhaven. I know these cards. Witherbloom, Pledge Mage, 5 mana, 5/5. Magecraft, Gain a Life. This guy's not very good. It should focus, maybe. I don't really know. 3 mana, 2/2 with Menace. Ooh, Field Trip's good. All the Learn cards are good. This card has Learn, which kind of lets you draw a card, sort of, from your sideboard. This guy's not that good. Unwilling Ingredient. Good flavor, though. Guiding Voice. Very underrated limited card. Right now, if you guys are playing Strixhaven Draft, this is a very good card. All the Learn cards are pretty much playable. Almost all of them. This is another reasonable card. You could run this and not feel bad. This guy's bad. 2 mana, 2/2. Do jack shit. Fractal Summoning. This is what you want the Learn card. So you could pull your Lesson, draw it, cast it. Very good card. The first Fractal is incredibly valuable. Wormhole Serpent. It's fine. 5 mana, 3/5. Spend a lot of mana, make things unblockable. This guy's not very good. He's a 1 mana, 1/1 haste. Doesn't even get focused on. This card's not very good. Gain life, and it's a buff spell. Oh my god. Planeswalker card. Let me do my mulligan real quick. Coin that. 1/1. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to keep all of it, in fact. I think he's a double-sided Planeswalker. And then, I don't know why an uncommon is back there. But he's a... Oh, he's not a Planeswalker. He's just a double-sided legend. He can be a white card. Or it can be a red card. This one's very good in limited. The other side's just kind of whatever. That's kind of cool, those dual-sided cards. And then I think we have one more card. That's a common. Wait, is it a... Oh, it's a foil common. Maybe that's why he was in the wrong spot. This card's not that good. 4 mana, get some tokens. And then I think this is a little alt art kind of thing. Oh, that's the... What do they call them? The like special ones, like all the old cards, the reprints. Those are cool though. Okay, sorry about roping them. Here we go. And then next turn we can play this, and one of our lackeys. Let me put those in plastic. That wasn't too bad. Yo, bro. Dual Masters cards. No, this is Magic the Gathering. Where did I put those plastic things? Shit. Should I put this one in a plastic? Okay, let's put him in a plastic. What are we doing here? Shoot for 2. Bump off the Divine Shield. Play 1, play 1. That's pretty sick, right? Deathwing or Broodmother? Probably Broodmother. We went first? No, we went second. Let's take the Deathwing just in case. I hope we don't need it, but... It's a pretty good start. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know if that guy's very good. I don't think he's like a big hitter or anything, but we got a foil card and that makes me happy. I like the foil cards. Put them in my pile here. The first box of Magicka I bought with my brother, we bought Kaladesh, and I got Chalice of the Void Invention. Nice. Those are like the reprint, like super expensive ones, right? Like guys, if he costs any money, if he's like worth $1 maybe. $1 would be cool. I think usually the mythic rares are a little bit, like, kind of guaranteed a couple bucks, I think. Strixhaven. Oh, I think this set is actually pretty cheap. There's not a lot of like big hits from what I understand. I don't think... Oh, these are rares. Plague. Augustus. Maybe 0 cents. This guy maybe? It was 300 some point, but now it's 200. Not bad. Especially because the box costs, what, 100 bucks? No Astro Madagascar. I don't think this set has that guy, right? He's in a new set. I didn't buy... I bought some Kaldheim. And those are fun to open. I might buy more Kaldheim if I buy more. But we have one Strixhaven and then one Kaldheim, so that'll be fun. It's like my eye. Did he get value off of this? Did he? That just happened. I mean, if it's ambush, it's really bad. If it's plagiarize, I don't care that much. If it's bamboozle, well, that's fine. Because we have the coerce to deal with that thing, so I don't really mind him getting that. Especially if he's going to take his whole turn to do it this turn, which I doubt he will, but he might. Never feel bad for opening? Old school Pokemon is kind of pog? Yeah, old school Pokemon's cool. Okay, so that's kind of a problem. I can't really coerce now. Oh dear, those are sick. Alright, whatever. The alternative is to like play a bunch of shitters. Howdy everyone, hey Yam, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, and Wumbly. Good lord. We got the Wumbly and we got the Yam. Also, I'm in trouble right now. How do I deal one? I need a Rush Brush. I guess I could always secret passage for a ping. Oh, there you go. So I could play this, that, and then ping that, right? That's a perfect draw. Stormwind is mighty this match. So many Stormwinds. But how are you, Yam? We haven't seen Yam in like 2 or 3 or a month. I don't know how long it's been. Awesome draw. Yeah, we're drawing really well. I thought we also played well, but we have had some really good draws. The early game, especially, at dealing with that stupid 3-4 was fortuitous. Oh, Evanito! You gotta be kidding me! I couldn't watch your stream during the work week, so I think last time was last weekend. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, that's pretty nice to have you here today. Not the best, but what are you gonna do? I'll take another removal spell. If he plays a big taunt or whatever. I got an Egg Witch, kicking butt with Priest in Arena and slapping kitty butt. Sounds like you're all having great nights. And I'm over here, opening magic cards. I got a shiny one though. Gotta get a binder. Gotta get a binder for my magic cards. My flight is on Wednesday morning. Are you flying to the UK? Is that the thing that's happening? I remember that was mentioned at some point, I believe. 5913. People actually watch this stream? I thought we just came here to make Red feel good. Well, some people want to get better at Hearthstone Arena. Some people want to see Yogg-Saron kill me and my opponent. Some people, you know, want to come in and give me money. Those people are important to the stream. Some people want to come and just brag about their Egg Witch and their kitty butts. My last day teaching in Japan, and you're right, I'm going to the UK. Is that to teach children how to swear in what's going on in the UK? Am I allowed to ask that? I'm not sure. You have people to play Magic with? I don't. I mean, my brother would play, I'm sure. I don't actually, I'm cool with just collecting them, although now maybe I will build a deck. We're getting a lot of green and black cards. Maybe I'll build a green-black deck. There's a cute boy in the UK. Well, that's nice. That's always a good reason to, you know, go do things, I think. Who do you think will win Bucks and Nets matchup? Probably the Nets. My money would be on the Nets. I'd be rooting for the Bucks, though. Building decks is so much fun. I like to play limited. So the thought of playing paper magic doesn't really appeal that much to me unless somebody was building a cube and we were playing the cube. Or I was drafting and playing with my friends. Like if we bought these packs and then just drafted them, that would be a lot of fun. I'm a Rockets fan who's still mad at James Harden. Yeah, I get that, you know, the NBA has gone in this direction where the players have, you know, the star players have so much control, but I like to think if I was a player, and maybe he did, like, sit down and say, hey, you know, 2 years ago or last year, like, hey, yo, I don't want to play here anymore, I want to be traded. Maybe he said that and they're like, oh, yeah. And they didn't ever, like, respect his wishes. But if you wanted out and you did it privately and at least allowed the team to recoup some assets, or at least, you know, I don't know. It's kind of garbage. I can't play either of those. Never play Battlegrounds, please. Yeah, I don't have a ton of... I mean, we've done some Battleground streams, but they're usually in addition to an arena stream, you know? And I think that's more my speed. Wow, rough draw. I guess I can do... Oh my god, this is so bad. I could play this non-comboed. I think I have to do this and just eat shit on this deal. It just took 10 damage. But yeah, I would prefer to stream Arena. It's more fun to me than Battlegrounds personally. If you honestly told me that, like, I could double my viewership playing Battlegrounds, I probably would. Bad. Alright, let's see if we can put together a reasonable hand. Not that bad? Okay. We can at least get all these little shitters down. Hopefully a removal spell. Flurry? Flurry, and we can play both of those. I can have a Oasis Ally in my hand. I think I'll just take Flurry so I don't take 1,000,000 damage this turn. I love Battlegrounds. I like Battlegrounds too. I just don't think I could stream it every day for 8 hours. And considering I would probably have a dip in viewership, well, I would certainly have a dip in viewership. I don't enjoy it so much, and it's not like I despise Arena where I'm like, oh, I just, you know. I think there are days where Dreads just doesn't want to play Arena, and he wants to play Battlegrounds, and he's okay with taking the hit because he's like, well, I'm just not, he's maybe not having fun playing Arena, or he had a bad run, and I'd rather just end the night early and come back and try to do a good job playing Arena the next day, maybe. Could trade there. Go face 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might be able to find lethal here, maybe not. I'll need a new night arena streamer if you go. Well, I have no intention of going, and if I did stream Battlegrounds, it would probably be in the afternoon, like 8 hours from now, or 9 to 10 or 11 hours maybe, and then stream it for like 3 or 4 hours, and then come back and play Arena at night anyway. Did he not attack? It was frozen. Yeah, I froze it with Flurry. But I like Battlegrounds too. I like to play like 1 or 2, 3 a day maybe. I want to take that. Bump, bump. Bump, bump, dagger. Maybe I do that. Okay. Yoink the Scribe. Yeah, I'm just thinking, do I want to clear everything? Do I want to tempo out this 2/1? But I think taking the Scribe is reasonable there. But I think I like getting it out again. If he's spending 1 mana to bonk it, he's taking 2 damage. He only has 7. If we keep the extra minion, the Stormwind gets a little stronger too. I could have played around that. I could have put it over here. That's funny. Well, it's fine. I'll kill him with my double Silas squadron here. Insane turn. It was a good turn for us. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen that. Silas, a Silas, and then we kill him with 2 Silases. That's what I like about Arena. I know I always harp upon this stuff, but it's like what I don't like about the current Battlegrounds meta is it's just like there's so few viable comps. It's like you play full Quillbores or you play what's it called? You play Menagerie and that's it. In Arena, like as many Scorpids as there are and as many times as somebody kills you with a Ysera, like there's so many different games. Like the games feel so different to me. Is that the first Silas into Silas? That might be the actual first Silas into Silas that I've even done or seen. And we could have played around his Silas, which is funny. We just didn't. Quillbores, Dragons, Amalgam, that's it. Like I don't even think Dragons are viable, at least in really high MMR lobbies these days. It's just too slow. It's too slow to even... You can't even get Caligos half the time. And when you do, it's not like you have 5 dragons on the board, because you'll probably have to pick up Quillbores before that. So you have to invest like 20 mana before you can get 3 dragons and a buff, or 20. Alright, chat got mad at me last time that I daggered up. He said, what if he oozes you, Redbeard? And I thought, you know what? Maybe you guys are right. It's been a while since I played Battlegrounds. Yeah, elementals aren't really viable. They're really not. And again, one game, anything can happen, but it just doesn't happen very often. And it's like, you can try to force that stuff. You can lose 9 games in a row and get it to work out once, but if you're trying to win consistently, like elementals are not really all that viable. Demons, dragons, beasts, mechs, you can kind of ride to top 4 if you get 2 deflect those most of the time. How would Twin Tyrant do right now if added back? Twin Tyrant? I mean, it would be great. It'd be phenomenal. It would win all the games you played it, pretty much. But I wouldn't put it in the top 5 strongest cards, probably. Are we dagger next turn? Or we dagger this turn? Quiet you. Or we dagger this turn and then swing and re-dagger next turn. I don't think we want to do that, because if we hit a 1 or a 2, I don't want to re-dagger. Or even maybe just a 3. Twin Tyrant would shove all of its fists up my pee hole. What about duels? I played duels for like a day when it first came out. I thought it was cool, but I knew it was, I didn't know, but I assumed it wouldn't last because it's like constructed. You have to build the same constructed deck. So within a day or 2, everybody had net decked everything already. And I was like, oh yeah, I could see I'm not drafting my deck. Getting the prizes and stuff is cool. Oh, it's a pretty good card here. Man, I just want to tap that, but whatever. 9 games in a row, that would take 6 hours of Battlegrounds? Great cards get worse in different metas. That's why I was curious. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to like belittle the question. I just think Twin Tyrant was one of those transcendent cards. Huge body, huge effect, and it's not like the meta's like, oh well, all the minions are so big now that the 4 damage wouldn't be relevant. It's just, it was always relevant because you just trade your 2/2 into a 6/6 and you kill their 6/6 and you got a huge, lead because of it. And I don't think that would change. We're gonna put this one over here. For combustion, you want the biggest one in the middle, but he could combust this and deal 3 to this. And I'd much rather he just be hitting this. So I'd rather keep the health there. Net decking is only natural for digital card games. Can't avoid it. You love it or leave it. Yeah. And that's what I meant is... Also, hey Piglet. Is, that's why I didn't think duels would be a good thing long-term for most people. Or me particularly, because it's just constructed. I don't think there's anything wrong with net decking. But Arena, you can't really net deck because sometimes they don't give you the crap you want. And that's why it's fun. think net decking is unbelievably detrimental to Hearthstone. I agree that net decking takes away from a lot of the cool and fun aspects of a digital card game, or any card game really. But what I think really prevents it is Hearthstone just doesn't seem to have a fucking play mode where you can build your own deck and have fun, and somebody else is building their own deck and you're having fun. The play mode, for whatever reason, has always just been you build something fun and you just get destroyed by a net deck instead of somebody playing it on ladder. I don't know. They should incentivize a play mode where you, I don't know. Like maybe a mode where both players get experience now that you have the reward track. Maybe in the past, like both players could get 10 gold just for playing that mode. But I guess people would still play like stupid shitty net decks. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's not an easy solution to my quandary. Play those two. Could just play that. Either way, Flame Strike's gonna get us if you got it. So what can you do? Also, some better, shittier minion should be on the side probably for Silas. What's the stat line on Tyrant? 410. Garden is a 410. It should have been a 4-8 probably. 4-8 would have been okay. Last game of Magic was hard. I misread something and I tapped a color I needed when the fucking client revealed the card over the lands and the timer was going down. The thought of watching poets struggle to play Magic the Gathering sounds very appealing to me. The real play mode is super high legend where people try OTK decks and troll decks. Oh yeah. You mean like high, like low rank, high level legend? I know what you mean. Like the 10,000. That is the best Hearthstone meta. When Dexter or Savage or Dog just play like a brew and play it well. That's fun. I'd like a mode where you choose 10 packs, open them, and choose between the cards. That would be cool. I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah, that does sound cool. I don't know exactly what the hell you said. But yeah, opening packs sounds fun. I'm gonna take this swindle. Also, I don't know what I've done here again. I think I'm doing this. And I guess I can kill that one and that and trade there and keep my beefier boys. Did I fuck that up? Could I have taken less damage? Maybe. I like IRL Magic. I don't always make the best deck because it would be expensive, but I make a deck I think is cool, fun, and pleasing. So I think Magic does that so much better, and part of that is the varied game modes. You could play Commander, you could play Pauper, you could draft, and people seem to be like down for all of them. People support them all, which I think is good. But also there's so many cards, and yeah, the price of it makes it like, oh, I'm just gonna run a $40 goblin deck, and my friend is gonna be running a $40 green ramp deck, and they're not running, you know, 4 Gaia's Cradles and a you know, fucking, I don't know what cards are expensive, but Black Lotus. And I think Magic has always kind of had that tabletop kind of appeal, Friday Night Magic, and again, the fact that Magic's so much more expensive than Hearthstone, I think actually brings the cost down for a lot of players in a kind of like that sort of everything's so expensive, so you're more incentivized to just play a cheap deck. That's where I'm at, 15,000. I just play the dumbest shit, but I have fun, and sometimes I even win. That's good. That's good. 15,000. That's a lot of legendary players. I think EU sometimes is like 30 or 40,000. I'll watch somebody stream when they first make it, and it's like an obscenely high amount. Play with mismatched basic lands to piss off the boomers. Does that piss people off? I guess it would piss me off. I would have to get matching lands. I think it's probably worth it here. Deck of Lunacy, I don't think so. These are not what we're looking for. Card draw, card generation, or like a big card. So our deck doesn't have a ton of late game. Just take the cheap removal spell, because I'm sure we can weave it into a turn and get value. I built a $15 red-blue ping deck, destroys all the expensive decks. Probably not all of them, but maybe the turd ones your friends are running. Maybe. Moshi with the 1 bit. That guy just keeps on giving. Thanks, Moshman. I love that snowball. Magic ain't that expensive in Arena, though. That's true. Magic Arena is still expensive, though. But it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than paper Magic. It's more comparable to Hearthstone, I would say. Where if you want to invest the time, you can play relatively cheap for a small amount of money. Or if you want to invest the money, you can have, you know, a big collection right away. Do I bother? I could, let's do this. I don't know. Holding that for some combination might be cool. We get to keep our 3/1. We take a little bit of face damage. We keep our 1/1 as well, I think, probably. Keep all the shit. I don't really care if he consecrates. If he does, I'll spit on my computer screen. Best part about kitchen table Magic is that you can proxy everything. My brother and I were talking about this earlier today, actually. Like, why more people don't proxy stuff. Not that they would or they should, but just like speculating. And he was like, yeah, people just like having the real cards, you know, people like, you know, because one of my roommates actually plays a lot of paper Magic over the computer with different people. There's like a Facebook group or something. You play with random people or something like that. And he buys all the real cards. He likes having them. He doesn't have a, you know, ton of extra money. You could just proxy him and everyone's probably cool with it, but people still buy them. Who's Giorgio? That's my Italian friend behind the scenes. I always proxied and play tested before buying the real cards. I'm not sinking $50 in a card unless I know the deck I imagine is at least kind of working. Oh, yeah. So you buy them after you proxy them, or? That's a good draw. It's a good draw, too. I mean, he's only got 7 mana. He could Blessing of Authority till the cows come home. He could do whatever the hell. I guess if he puts a Blessing of Authority and a Lifesteal card on it, then maybe I regret some of my decisions. But not even that much. But yeah, do you just, when you proxy Pig, man, do you just put like a baseball card and write, you know, Black Lotus, or do you like get a photocopy, like make it look nice? I would have to make it look nice somewhat. I'd have to make it look like a real card, otherwise I'd get stressed out. Hi Red, what's up, old Batpleon? 2 AM, going strong. This deck is doing well, also. Just great news. 5-0, not too shabby. I'm not buying a Black Lotus after we do some no ban list commander bullshit, but being able to proxy is a big advantage of physical card games. I agree. BM? Was it? I had to cast something, did I? Or maybe not. Deck is looking really good. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Shebang. Print out the card images and cut them out and sleeve the image with a land? Not anymore. I would do that. I remember we did that a little bit when I was a kid. I remember there was a guy. I forget his name. His name was, I think it was Bobby. And he would make his own proxies, but he would kind of like, I guess it, you know, what you memesters are doing today. He kind of did back in 2000 when I played Magic, and he would put his face like on the cards. And I don't know what he would use. I don't know, some computer program. I'm sure he would actually get them like printed up and get like real cards made. And it would be like, you know, all the cards would be like related to him. It'd be like Birds of Paradise would be like Bobby of Paradise or something, and it'd be like his head on the little bird. And I remember, I think I actually traded for some Bobbies of Paradise or something. Like, yeah, gave him like a rare, probably a Lion's Eye Diamond or something. And I ran some Bobbies of Paradise. Yeah, I don't know. 12-0 is incoming. This is kind of a rough hand against a kind of a rough opponent. If he has Arbor up, we're just gonna be Giga Dunked. That's not a good draw right now. Maybe Coin, Dagger, this guy. This depends what he does here. I think now that I'm an old man, I would find that funny if I built a Magic deck and, you know, who's like a legendary? We got, shit. Oh, double shit. Okay, let's Dagger, Coin, Turd. Okay. Herald, King of Skemfart. I'd make it like Redbeard, King of, you know, Scamfart, and I'd put my face on him. That's what I would run. Oh man, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. It's not a great 2 and not a great 3, so maybe we can do some shit. So let's see, if he just like free trades, drops 2 1s, and hero powers are 1/1, I guess I'll just play Tomb Pillager trade. If he plays a free trade and a 4 drop. Oh, that's interesting. If he has Arbor up, this makes sense. To not hero power and just instead go purely wide. Oh, okay. That's interesting as well. That's actually really bad for us. That's probably like the worst case scenario for us. So we could play this and Dagger. I think I'll do that, but this is awful for us. Because if I just play this and trade there, he just gets the trade. He's just gonna dunk us. This is still really bad, but... if he trades here and here, maybe. Hydroid Beardus. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like that card. I actually didn't play much Constructed. I never really play much Constructed, but I watched, I think it was this February? Maybe it was, no, maybe it was earlier than that. But I watched some big Magic tournament, like the World Championships, and they were running like blue-green ramp with Hydroid Krasis and Nissa, and I think Oku was his name. Oku was in there, and everybody ran it, and it was like the best deck, and they banned Oku, and I think they tweaked some cards or whatever. But I was playing that to do like my daily quest, and it was really fun, just ramp, and then there was like a finale of Devastation or something, or maybe there was, what's that card? It's a way to just spend like 20 mana, and oh, I had the boar, that trample boar. You could pull the boar out of your deck with finale, I think. That was a lot of fun to play though. I don't normally do a ton of Constructed, but that was fun. Oku warp formats, yeah. Not good for the game, I agree. They gotta be really careful with all the 3 mana planeswalkers, and it did not appear as though they were careful with Oku. Oku's a vintage staple now, right? Any card that gets printed in 2021 or 2020 and is a vintage staple, like you really fucked up. Not as bad as Omnath though. Omnath is the Theros guy, right? Oh, he was in that deck too. I think I did run him as well. I only have 6 mana. I was like, oh, I'll just Dark Moon. I can't even Dark Moon. I could trade in Dark Moon, but that doesn't really work. Let's look for something. I need more mana. Just Eldraine, stupid ass set. Can't wait for it to rotate. What else was? Oh, that guy. But also, what else was in there? Oh, that's great. Well, that's okay. Oh, that could be really good for the Silas too. Oko, not Oku. Sorry, I mix up Omu and Oko. But yeah, that's right. There was an Oku and an Uro. Oh fuck, which one did he say? Luris? Oh yeah, Luris was the companions they really fucked up on too, I feel. It looks like we win. That's good news. Higgy, 16 months. Holy smokes. Holy macaroni. Thanks so much for the 16 months. God damn, that's a long time. Arena's losing players. Do you think Hearthstone will shut down this mode in the next future? I don't think so, no. I think, honestly, they've talked more about revamping Arena. I think they should do that. I think the initial suggestions they have made have not been good and have not been well received by the Arena community for good reason, such as an MMR system. But I think it's more likely, in my opinion, that they rework a limited format in Hearthstone, because I think they understand how dedicated the Arena community is and how popular limited formats are. I think they have to understand that in Magic, and I think if they were smart, which again, I'm not entirely sure how smart, but I don't think they can be that stupid, that they don't see that Arena has survived despite their inability to really support it in a meaningful way over years. So I would guess we get something like a revamped drafting system, or maybe an MMR system, or you know, better, like a score that's associated with your name that doesn't, you know, and it correlates to a leaderboard. I could see that if they give up on the MMR, and I think people would really like that. I really do. Like, I like an MMR style battleground system, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mix your, like, it doesn't dictate your matchmaking, because the decks, I think, are more relevant than the player, and the player is very relevant, but the quality of the deck you're able to draft, I think, plays more of a role in your ability to win games, especially these days, when cards like Grand Finale and Ysera exist and they just single-handedly win the game. It doesn't matter if you're the worst player with the most basic understanding of cards like Arbor Up. You just know, I cast, I win. Not in this situation, but this had more to do with Silas just single-handedly winning the game for us, and us being able to acknowledge that, but most people can identify those turns. Why would they straight up close Arena? They would just say they stopped developing it, like with Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, so that's the thing with Arena, is like, you don't really have to develop anything. Like, you can just kind of go indefinitely, and you can just throw the new cards to the new sets that you put in Standard, and Arena can thrive, I think. I mean, it can at least maintain what it is. Like, that doesn't go away. Hey Jane, how are you? I think Duels is fun, but only play it in casual. Arena is a lot more fun. No question about it. I played Ysera and I've still been able to lose. I've lost with Ysera. I like board cosmetics in Arena. Focus more on Arena than Duels, which is already a dead format. I think the attention and focus that they put on Duels probably hurt Constructed, as well as the attention that they put that has actually been largely successful with Battlegrounds. But I think the fact that whatever effort they put in Duels and not really seeing much benefit, I would assume, and not being really publicly well received, it probably has sparked the discussion that Ixar has brought up publicly about revamping Arena. Because I think if you take the time to develop Duels and then have it flop, and then still see Arena like still being somewhat viable relative to Duels probably being viewed as still a success if you just compare the two side by side, especially when you also factor in the longevity of Arena. It's not a new game mode, it's been around for 7 years, you know. I think that then you would be like, okay, let's maybe invest in that instead of trying to make new game modes that don't work. Darn, this turn sucks. Oh, sand is so bad. Alright, if I chop it, I have to take 9 damage. I can't do that. I just... In good faith, I can't do that. It's wishful thinking, but I enjoyed you playing Legends of Runeterra immensely yesterday. It was a lot of fun having you and Zelda here. It was a lot of fun. But hopefully one day we get more offers to do fun things kind of like that. Never dagger the 3-2. They play T2. You're saying never dagger it, like you should never dagger it, or? I think it's just like, even though you kill it, like I think our draw is just too rough here to probably, you know, like we have no good turn. We just have 3-4 drops, 4-4 drops or whatever, and it's like I only have 3 mana. I can't play anything. I had an idea for Arena to make it more interesting. Make the player be able to draft extra cards and then dump excess cards you don't want. Would be interesting, Redbeard. Well, I don't think you're asking a question. I think you're making a statement, right? I don't think that would actually be very, very good. I don't think it'd be very bad, but I don't think it'd be very good. The problem with it is this, every deck would just be better. That's all you're really doing when you do that. It would be closer to a constructed deck. So it's like, why not give 1,000 picks? Well, like that's what a constructed deck is, right? You can pick as many things as you want and you can put them all in, right? So it's like, oh, okay, 1,000's too many, right? That's just constructed. Well, we're only going to give 100. Okay. Like, so I have some limitations, but I have a huge pool and I could just draft 3 decks and just pick the best one. But if everyone else can do that, then they just have a really, really good deck. So you just wait until you get Ysera and 3 Fireballs and a Flame Strike. And it's like, okay, well, my constructed deck would have ran 2 Fireballs and a Flame Strike. And you know what? The only card I have as a finisher is Ysera, so I put that in my deck. I don't know. I don't think it's, again, I don't think it's the worst idea in the world. I just don't think it solves any issues. I don't think there are a ton of issues that need, you know, vehemently to be solved in Arena, which I think is, again, the wrong way to look at it, where you're like, oh, we have to make these changes because something's broken. I don't think anything's broken. I think you need to make a tournament mode, and I think you need to make some sort of leaderboard and integrate it all in the client, and you need to do it for Battlegrounds too. And you need to do it for constructed and probably for duels, but it may be, you know, maybe that ship has sailed on duels. I don't know. Maybe backstab? Darn it. Just an idea? Yeah, I don't think it's a terrible idea, but I think when Hearthstone has such a small deck, right? Your deck is only 30 cards. Like Magic has a sideboard for the draft, but you're drafting 45 cards and you're only really running like 23. You're really only running half the cards you draft. So having a sideboard and a pool of excess cards to swap in and out, I think is more viable. If you were drafting, you know, I don't know. I don't even really know how to phrase whatever point I'm making. But I think the deck size and there being no lands in your deck, right? Like not running a 40 card deck or whatever, I guess is the Magic the Gathering comparable, where you've got to run mana sources as cards, active cards in your deck. Makes it so you don't really need to draft more cards necessarily. So you're just going to run 30 playable cards for the most part in Hearthstone. If every draft, the way they set it up, you were getting 10 Desk Imps and Tiny Fins, or 5 of them even, let's say you're getting 5 in every draft, then you'd be like, oh fuck, let me draft 35 and let me cut my worst 5 because I'm always running 5 garbage cards. Then I think that would make more sense, but it doesn't really feel that way. It just feels like most decks don't get those cards because they don't, you know, they probably tweak the offering rates so you don't have to live that miserable experience. Don't really work in Hearthstone because there's so few interactive cards. I think they don't really work in Hearthstone because your deck is so small. and you can run 2 copies of a card. So it's like, if you're, especially in constructed, if you're running 15 cards, it's like, I'm not going to run the 16th best card. It's just like, I'm only running 15 cards. The smaller the deck gets, the less you need to run, you know, an extra, like the, you know, it's like, I can only play 4 of my 60 cards are, you know, whatever, my planeswalker. You know, I've got to fill it with 20 different cards. I'm gonna put 3 of these in. I'm gonna put 2 of those in. It's like, now you can be like, well, yeah, I need that 1 more card. I need the flexibility. You could pass 3 times in the draft. You don't have to choose any card. You could take all at once. You take all 3. I don't know if it would solve Arena, but it could make it more interesting. I think if they did things like that as a Tavern Brawl or as an event for Arena, 2 weeks of altered drafting, I think that'd be awesome. If you're just saying like, hey, this is the game mode now, I think it's like, yeah, it's fine. I don't think it would break it, and I don't think it would. The people that don't like Arena, I don't think would suddenly be like, oh fuck, this is it for me now. I've never been able to see like the game in such a way. You know, if that makes sense. Like, again, everybody always suggests that more cards, cycle them out. If they did it, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, Arena, they've destroyed it. I'd be like, oh, okay, decks are gonna be better. I think the pick all 3 would be kind of cool. I think that'd be more interesting than extra draft picks and just ditching your worst cards. Did I play this and this? Kind of nice. I can coin that into that. That's also kind of nice. You should just try shit. Just do any change for a week and see if it goes well. They could always revert it in an instant. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get why they don't. I was watching, I can't remember who it was. Ben and Nicolina talking about Battlegrounds and kind of having a similar discussion regarding Battlegrounds. Why there's not like a test server or something. I think they were mentioning, and other games have maybe employed that. I'm not sure, or like, I'm not sure what the exact argument was. Whether Blizzard would have a test server where they could just throw shit out and be more experimental, or maybe something where like users could, you know, like games like Warcraft, where people make like content themselves. I don't know how or why that could or couldn't be done in Hearthstone, but it seems like that'd be cool. I think that'd be something to try, or something fun to do. Harbor Upskit. Can't make the mode better and possibly more profitable without trying. How much hair does it take to call an ass a hairy ass? I would say 40% coverage. Like, if you're looking at less than 40, you're probably just talking about like an ass with some hair on it. But if it's like 40%, you're like, man, that's a hairy ass. I'm on a plane right now. Are you really? Arena's still the game mode that doesn't make them any money. Blizzard doesn't want y'all to pay for it. No, Blizzard does want us to pay for it, but they haven't done a good job, in my opinion, monetizing it. And I'm sure if they could take our money, they would. What if it's 80%? Then you're approaching Redbeard ass, and then it becomes more animalistic. It becomes more like fur. Above 75%, I would say it's just fur. You're just covered in a like a shag pelt. He was not using the spirit of the eagle to fly. He's on a, you know, a mechanical aeroplane. Okay, so what are we doing now? Could play that to kill something. I can get a dagger up. I think I'd rather do that just because the coerce is a little awkward. I have to combo it anyway. Oh, that's a 2/5. That's so sick. I forgot it got buffed. I'm gonna just trade it. I'm gonna dagger. I'm not gonna swing either. I need the cards. Nah, it's better to develop whatever makes them money already. That's probably true too, right? But I would dig that argument more if they hadn't made duels, because it's like you're taking a risk with duels to invest the time and the effort and whatnot, and you're not sure if it's going to make you money. And I'm assuming duels makes them equivalently dog shit, or amount of revenue compared to battlegrounds or constructed. It's probably like not equivalently, but like it would be dog shit compared with arena if arena doesn't make them money. What the fuck do I do here? Potion's no good. Deadly's no good. So I take plagiarize. I wish I could get it down this turn. I'd like to know how many cash paid arena runs are done in a month. Yeah, they never really give that out, that info out, which I mean, why would they exactly, other than our curiosity? But it's like, I do wonder that too, and how many, battlegrounds passes are bought, and how much money they make from constructed. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, but it would be beneficial for the speculation aspect if you're like, oh, oh man, they're really making nothing from this. But if you're really making nothing, then it would incentivize you to improve the game mode more than scrap things, I would think, especially when you already have the infrastructure put in and the community there to support it. But again, I've talked about this before. I think, again, Crip and Amaz and Hafu playing for free and being super skilled, and the way the reward structure is, and guys like Redbeard and Dreads being infinite, people look at Arena as like a mode you shouldn't pay money for. Like if you're paying money for it, you're bad. But I don't think that's true. I'm sure I bought Arena runs when I first started. Not many, but I'm sure I did. I never bought a pre-order, a bundle, or a pack. I never spent a dime on Hearthstone except on Arena runs because it's fun. And I wanted to get better. Guys like Redbeard, well, I don't spend money on this, so people watch the stream and they're like, oh, Redbeard doesn't spend money. Oh, he's an idiot. I shouldn't spend money. Also, hey, Les. I've had some to drink and I want to text an ex. Help, just don't do it. Still lead her number. Why do you even have her number in your phone, I guess, would be my question. Strongly suggest removing it. Big Papa Judge. Good lord. Judge and Veritas on late on a Saturday night. What a treat for the arena community. Blizzard thinks that none of their modes are fun enough to pay for, maybe. I'm telling you, they don't monetize Battlegrounds well. That's the thing. I don't really want to give him that. I think I just give him the 2/3. Can I even do that? Or I give him the Silas and double trade there, maybe, actually. Rotate Silas? Yeah, we're gonna rotate Silas here for sure. Considering he didn't play around Silas. So I push it there, it goes there, I get that. I double trade the 10. I get a rush. Everybody's happy. Give him the 2/3. I can't give him the 2/3 unless I want this 10. But I can keep the 10/10 taunt alive if I trade this way, right? Maybe that wasn't right. Trade the 2/3 and Silas them a proto. Be kind. I don't want to do that. You gonna trade anyway? But then I have to trade the 10/10 taunt, right? I lose the taunt. Anyway, do we shout out Judge and Veritas? Or Judge? I don't know if I have any mods here. Zelda did. Thank you so much, Zelda. Do I see? They may have gone to bed right away. They're up late. But I do want to mention, if you guys don't know Judge or Veritas, I don't think Veritas is doing any streaming, but he could. But Judge is one of the best players in the world. I think he's been top 5 like 10 times or some crazy amount. Or top 10 5 times. Nah, more than that. Dude is very good at Hearthstone, and you guys should check him out if you want to get better or support the arena community. If you hate me and you're looking for someone else, although he streams at a different time. So if you want to watch 2 arena streams, you could do that. Good trade there. Guess this is fine, right? 4, 8, 9. I put him to 1. So he can't play Deathwing. No Deathwing this turn. Who? Judge? Judge? This gentleman that just raided us? I'm handsome and a lot of girls want to touch my pee-pee. It got to the point that I'm getting harassed and it annoys me a lot. What should I say to make things better? Well, I mean, you could just politely ask somebody not to do that. You know, I don't think it's real, this, experience you're describing, but I've never met anybody that has touched my pee-pee without us having a conversation about it first, unless it was a casual bump on accident, in which case they say, oh, I'm so sorry for touching your pee-pee. I say, oh my gosh, it's okay, it's an accident. Don't worry about it. I go home now. I go play Hearthstone Arena. Judge is also an untouchable blather player? What are those words? I didn't turd. What's finishing match? Oh, Judge. Yeah. Sorry. So he's just below you there. You should check him out. Hit the follow button, I say. He has a Redbeard seal of approval. And so he co-ops with Veritas. I don't know if they're just doing Saturday nights. They've been doing Saturday nights, other nights too, drinking some beers, play Hearthstone. And Veritas is an extremely skilled player as well. Sometimes I think they did Kelyudar, Veritas, Isherwood, and himself, maybe a 5th player, which is kind of bonkers. Judge does some Paper Mario. I saw him playing. I sometimes lurk in there, but sometimes I don't chat because then, Judge gets nervous. I was watching. I was actually watching for a while the other day. Judge was playing a Yogg-Saron deck, and I was waiting to see if somebody would talk shit about Yogg-Saron, and then I was gonna come and I was gonna give him a hymn stick if it's enabled there. I was gonna give him one of these. But I didn't. Everybody was supportive of Yogg. They were all like, we want Yogg. And Judge is, all right, Yogg it is. And I like that. Thanks for the kind words. Hey, no problem. Thanks. You come in here and say kind things to me. So it's the least I could do is lie and tell people, you got some skills. New bet? Let's do a new bet, Moshi. What do you guys want to bet on? Maybe 10? I'll give you guys 2 minutes on 10, okay? And Moshi, good luck with this. You were a yes boy. Smart. Oh, 5 minutes? Let's do 2. That story makes me cry every time. Which one? The Yogg one? I get nervous when you chat, and everyone else gets nervous. You're a good dude, my friend. I think I'm a pretty good dude. Don't ever post that... Don't ever post that A-dubs emote. Unless you want me to get incredibly aroused. I miss A-dubs. He was a good guy too. A lot of good people in the Twitch communities and playing the video games and whatnot. A lot of smarty pants. A lot of sweetie pies. I've definitely noticed that. Davy Poo. Well, our hand is... The emote is terrifying. It certainly is. 2, this costs 1. I think I'll do that, right? It's a good time, right? Let's see. Let's give this guy rush. Let's slap this turd. I'm gonna kill this one here. He can free trade that, and now he can't. Spell power could matter if he has like the 1 mana deal 2. Just now gets a lot worse. We have a combustion here, and we could have played around it better. I don't like playing around things. I don't like doing a good job. I think he could have kept a 3-1, right? So slap there. Play that. Could play these two, which isn't too bad, but I really don't care that much if he's pinging and trading, I don't think. Gambling is completely legal in my country, so why'd they shut it off? You're gonna have to write your congressman or your SAR, or you're gonna have to call the village constable. I don't know. I don't get why Twitch is the only platform I cannot gamble on. It's terrible. You need to pack up, move to an entirely new country, start a new life, start a roaming caravan, end up somewhere where they let you gamble. It's not right. 82% vote yes. I would have voted no. That would have been a strategic no bet. I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm dying, but at the same time, if we don't die, are we truly living? Big no payout. I would, at what, 5-1? I would take no at 5-1. We gotta win 3 games? That's tough. It's tough in the 7-win bracket. Maybe you guys were watching Judge and you think, you know, Redbeard's gonna go full Judge, but I don't know about that. How dead are we right now? 65% of the time we're dead here. 61% of the time we're dead here. No. %58 of the time we're dead. Is my guess right now. It's 9. Pretty good though, because we were falling behind. I had 2 priests rage quit on me. As soon as I dropped you, Sarah. One even tried to friend me. Ooh, did you accept it? If you're streaming, you have to accept and see if they're very rude or if they're very kind. Like, hey man, you know, great playing. You impressed me, Queen of Coins. Darn it, enough of this crap. I want to play this, but I don't want to hear their rage. I love hearing their rage. I think it's amusing. But at the same time, I could understand why somebody wouldn't want to hear the rage. Your instant percentages are amazing. Well, I made them all up, so it's a little easier. Just pick a number between 1 and 100 and you say it. What I meant more to say was we were not favored, and then our odds probably got a little better based off of him playing a 6-mana 5/5. Your odds to win go up. Okay, what the fuck? That is not nearly as bad as things could have been, certainly. This is a sick combo. And he had such a shitty response. I think I actually want to do this. You could trade for sure, but I've only had 1 nice friend request in 6 years. I'll add you. I could send you a nice friend request. Good job with that. You, Sarah, it was good. I like to ignore it, then accept 2 weeks later, call them something rude, and immediately remove them. What if they weren't gonna be rude to you though? What if they just recognize you as a big fan of Redbeard and they're like, oh my god, it's Finny. They're a real devout fan or whatever. Are we not friends, by the way, on Hearthstone? Why are we not friends? I feed off of the hate of my enemies. Jesus Christ. It's terrifying. I guess if I find like a coerce, maybe we just coerce. I don't know. There's a chance we can kill 2 things. Unlikely, but... You said you were gonna do dailies with me. You did add me and then remove me a week later. I did? I guess you never got a good, nice friend request. Okay, can you add me again? I'm sorry. Was your name the Queen of Coins? I wouldn't have removed you if you're you were probably like, you know, Beard Hunter 69 or something, you know? Probably had some crazy name like that, and I was like, oh, what are they gonna be hunting my beard? Probably, you know. Shh. Why are we not friends? Are you giving out friends? Still one off. You could ping us and then top deck, like that could be a Alex Straza and then kill us. That would stink. Brought down by a surfing Murloc boy. I like it. I gotta pee after this game too. No, and my name was Might. Wait, what was the no part too? Forgot what I said already. Fell asleep to judge and I woke up to Redbeard. How nice, how quaint. What a quaint little world this is. What's my favorite? Eurovision? I don't really know what Eurovision is. That's like a dance competition, right? Or singing? I liked whichever one chat liked. I picked the one Wumbly and Tiny Jane Doe liked. Might I say I forgot. I forget who people are. And then if their name's not their Twitch name. Remember was cheering for Italy. I was cheering for Italy. I was cheering for Fuoco Continuo. I'm gonna go pee, by the way. Man, I'm so tired today. It's probably because I spent all day drinking and eating hamburgers. One hamburger. Oh, you know what? I just figured it out. I took some antihistamine medicine I have not taken in a long time. I think orally, not topically or rectally. I think that's really making me drowsy. It was a really big hamburger. Anyone else touching the fact that Redbeard just said he spent all day eating one hamburger? I take small bites. Yeah, come on, why am I getting judged here? Well, I guess a guy named Judge probably is one to do it. Would you take Benadryl? No, something else. I had some Benadryl. I took like an equivalent, like a store brand equivalent of a different one. I just put 2 and 2 together why I'm so gassed though. That's definitely a contributing factor, I'm sure. Probably didn't help that I spent all day over at my mom's and didn't sleep. Yuck. It's mirror, it's kind of bad. I think I am just gonna attack. I assume that's what it is, but kind of okay because I'm not gonna dagger for a bit anyway, so. I always go rectally when it comes to medication. What about when you have to take them big old horse pills? I guess maybe you might prefer that. Want to make a bet. Can't look at chat. If you win, I'll sub. What's the bet? That I can't look at chat at all? What does that even mean? Or you want to bet on, well, what's, like, you want to bet on the game? Am I already losing the bet because I'm asking questions? And reading chat? Secret passage is kind of doo-doo. If he kills that, then I can coin out a proto. Pinging your own guy, you little worm. I needed my coin. Maybe he'll trade, I guess. Darn it. That turn was terrible for him, but still. I wanted my stuff. Oh my days, these cards blow. I guess I'm gonna take this. I already have card draw. Oh man, that's yucky. Being able to slap something and not take damage could be good though, I guess. Don't do drugs, kids. It's bad. Zelda. Good advice. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. I've got a feeling I'm dead. Alright, maybe he messes up. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we're at 6. I mean, I could secret passage. Maybe I just secret passage and see what I get. It's got to be better than proto because he's just gonna 2-turn us, right? Let's see what we got to work with here. Maybe we can kill some minions. Miscreant's a good start. We can get rush. We can actually remove some power from the board. Oh dear, the rest of this stuff sucks though. I think I'll just do this. Could put it here and trade there, but I think I'd rather have some extra stuff. What rank am I? I'm in limited right now. Platinum something. Like platinum 3, I think. I haven't played in like a week though, but I was kind of like stalling in platinum. I played for a few days in platinum and didn't. I think I like bounced around between like 4 and like just barely 3. You didn't read his bet. Sorry, I missed it. Means you can tell. It means if you can tell me what Fuco Continuo spelling may be wrong means in Italian, I'll sub. Jane did tell us it isn't a bad bet, but I don't want chat to help. I didn't see Jane write it. I think it means like it's. I think she told us it was Eternal Fire or like something like that. But that was 4 days ago when we opened it. I didn't see it, but I remembered that. I think she said it meant Eternal Fire or something cool like that. Joe Don't Be gifted you a sub, so I wouldn't cheat, but I think it was something like that. 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Trade, slap, and then kill. All right, I mean, as far behind as we were, to be at this stage and not dead is pretty cool. It doesn't mean continuous Schmeck's Eternal Flame. I got it right? I think Jane told us that. I kind of didn't believe her when she told us. I thought it meant like continuous fire. I think she said Eternal Flame. That's a cool name. It's a good name for a Lesinized band. A Lesinized band? That's correct. Fuku continues. Eternal Fire Flame. No, you hacker. You idiot. Totem. Respect the totem. I might be dead. He might be holding burn spells. Ping here, ping there. Coitus uninterruptus. Gotta remove the excellent robot. I think it is a good robot. Flame strike? Chemist. Oh no. Is that why you want to learn Latin? Zelda's a pervert. That stinks. Eh. Oh wait, I have my special immunity. Okay, let's play our special immunity card. We'll hold the Silas, I guess, right? Yeah. So I should still have shitters on the side. Let's play this one like over here, maybe. So many cool friends here in the game and in chat. Hey Silas, how are you? Darn it. Help me find my wife. I don't want to give him anything. I could give him the wand thief. I don't want to do that. Alright, I'm not sure. It's a bad draw. Just messing around. I was gonna sub anyway for fun. Appreciate it. For real, Jane, for the Italian packs. That was so much fun. It was, P. Murph. I really appreciated that. And I'm glad you had fun, and I did know what it meant. I learned some Italian thanks to Jane. Eternal Flame. No. Why is everything always corrupted? It's Donnie Honcho. This kind of reminds me of what I imagine Donnie looks like. You know, dapper, tire, too small, collared shirt, two heads, one protruding from his shoulder. Got a very Donnie Vermilion type feel, I feel. Oh my god, did he just not fireball my face? That's kind of good news. Buco Continuo, indeed. I want to play it. I know if it's mirror, I'm gonna trade. I could just play that, but what the Sam hell, Judge gifting 5 subs to Little Redbeard? What the hell is the point there? Thank you so much, Judge. You didn't have to do all that. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Could be counter spell. I mean, I'm not gonna not take evocation here. But thanks so much, Judge. Levries, Telekinesis, Fru, Sephiroth, and the Iceberg himself. Welcome, everybody. My god. When the famous streamers start dumping subs on you, then you're Pokimane. I have become Pokimane. Alright, let's see what I can get. Some hot cards. There's a little bit of fire for you. Oh. Conjures calling. Conjures. It's pretty good. Do I have another little thing? Snap freeze. Let's do a conjures here. Let's see what I get. Nice. Shoot the cursed runed orb. Let's take an assassinate for the hand. Can I get more value anywhere? Rigged fair game is kind of sick, right? Let's do rigged fair game. And let's, I guess, be greedy and bump here. Alright, whatever. Red likes the love, but he loves the shampooing more. Just as a gentleman and a scholar. I think so. He probably did that because so many people just followed him at my request, right? It's like, my god, Red. Killing him. Am I gonna die in fatigue? Certainly hope not. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore with my life or with my Hearth cards. Would you rather meet and fall in love with the love of your life or have at least 1,500 Twitch subs forever? Oh man, I don't want less subs. I don't want to downgrade in subs. I'll take the love of my life. Okay, maybe we don't have 1,500. Actually, we might right now. But Mashi went hog wild. That's not fair. People don't really like this channel. Mashi just likes it more than, you know, most humans should. Currently, we have a lot of sub points. We have less than 1,500, but not that many less. Not that much less. I need 1 damage. I don't have 1 damage. Is this real life? Okay. I didn't even look. Maybe we had damage in the deck we could have dug for. Plunderer, no. Cutthroat, no. Stormwind. Maybe we should have looked for Stormwind. We didn't get it, but maybe we should have looked. I went to LA and shampooed Red's back, and he paid for my taxi home, and I live in England. It's true. That is true. That happened. That's what happened. Almost certainly. We gotta get 1 more win. I gotta get Moshi his fart points, unless he bet no, in which case he's going down. He's going down. Man, I gotta make sure not to take any antihistamine medicine before the stream. I forgot that stuff makes you sleepy. I think I had some Benadryl and I was like, oh, I'll take the other thing. I had another alternative, but I think it makes me want to lay down and fall asleep. Judge is wasted. Is he? Uh-oh. Crud. Gifting subs here. If he needs the money back, he could tell me. I'll go gift him 2 subs. Why does Hearthstone have 2 Indiana Jones cards? Reno and Silas. Don't forget Harrison Jones. Harrison, what's his name? Harrison Jones, right? That's the Indiana Jones card. Get non-drowsy ones. I forgot. I don't take them that often. I woke up and oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can feel something. I don't know, some sort of. My skin's always like breaking, but both of my elbows are so itchy. Some sort of reaction to something, I don't know what. They feel better now if I don't touch them. I can be wasted and gift subs separately. That's true. There are definitely nights where I end the stream, we raid somebody, and I'm like, oh crud, I think I gifted a few subs. I don't really know those people, but I think it's cool because I'll try to just gift to like Poet or Alez or Trash Queen or like some of our real consistent regulars. Somebody, I think I gifted Neil a sub to that Pokemon lady, Jamie McLeod. She has a name, I remember it, because he likes her, and I was like, oh, okay, well, it's nice for Neil and it's nice for the streamer, but it's like that's a cool way for, I feel like a nice way to pay back a big supporter like Neil for me. So I do like that. Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. That's true. Why did you say that to me? Judge, you can both annoy and please Redbeard by gifting me a sub. Hey. You ain't gotta be doing that. Love the stream, Judge. Yeah, it's great there. Judge's stream is great. And like I said, you guys should really probably consider potentially checking it out. Hit the follow button. Judge has a YouTube as well, and so do I. And there's a lot of good arena content. Whenever anybody says like there's no more arena streamers or whatever, I tend to disagree. I feel like there's no arena streamers with 10,000 viewers anymore, but there are a lot of better arena streamers like Judge, and Isherwood is back, and Taze. you know, I think they're all better streamers, and I enjoy watching them more than Crip. Personally, they're, you know, more consistently higher placements on leaderboards and stuff like that too. So just in terms of quality of play, they're up there. Can't forget Dreads. No, but Dreads has been around a long time. I think Dreads is about the most established arena streamer there is these days. Dreads, and it used to be Shady still, you know, still high hundreds, maybe 1,000 viewers some nights. Now we're stuck with Red Turd. And I think we're all pretty unhappy about that. I've never seen a Dread stream. Dreads' streams are better when I'm there, so I can troll him. I think. At least that's how it feels to me. Dreads' streams are better also. He's an incredible player, but I feel like they're actually better when he's losing, because he gets really angry. And it's fun to watch your friends get unhappy, you know? It's great. I don't want to watch my friends be happy, no. Like if you watch, no. No, I take back what I said, no. It's not what I meant. But like, if you watch Judge, sometimes it can be a little frustrating because he's just always winning. You know, he's beating everybody. He's so smart and he's so good. And that in and of itself is a reason to watch. But with Dreads, you watch because, you know, the minute something bad happens to him, he's very unhappy and you giggle. I also don't know what to do here. I guess I could kill everything, but I don't want to. Bump, slap, shoot. Man, that's doo-doo. I wanted a good lackey. But this allows me to coin Proto next turn, which is what I would prefer to do. Come the fuck on, really? The best thing is when Dreads gets very upset, and then like 2 turns later, he's won the game. It's like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, oh, you gotta, come on, my opponent gets, you know, oh, I bet he gets different ones, and then he just like taunts his Proto Drake and wins the game, and he's like, oh, I guess I won after all, right, Chad? Maybe I guess I shouldn't have been complaining. It's like, no, you can complain if you want, it's cool. That's why I watch Zeddy. He's very funny when he's mad. I love Zeddy. Sometimes it's too much, and I like Zeddy. Sometimes it's like, oh god. My life, which I feel awful about, in general, I feel worse about now. Because of Zeddy's behavior. His poor behavior. But it's alright. Me? I'm not whining right now. I gotta lose first, then I'll whine. Oh, that's hot. Sphincter, this is terrible. The foulest of the doo-doo. I'm just gonna cycle and draw a card later. I guess I'm incentivized to go face at this point, I suppose. Slap here, maybe. Wish I picked up a fireball or something. Good Guy Beard is relatable. That's unfortunate for you, but I guess good for me. Redbeard, you're looking sexy today. You think so? That's very kind of you to say. I feel like I'm sleepy, so maybe if I close my eyes, maybe I have very ugly eyes. I'm just like, oh yeah, you know. I did trim my beard, and I am working on trimming up some of that hair on my like body and my neck and my back and stuff. I just can't do it all in one day. It stresses me out. So what I do is I like take off like 6. Darn it. Some daggering something. Oh, I could get a cheap spell maybe. Gonna run that in there. So let's slap the Murloc in case he has a Toxaphene. Keck W. Alright, let's just play this. I will trade here. I guess we can give this guy extra health in case he has a rush. Maybe it's better to not even taunt it and just give the extra health here. I think there's an argument for either. I guess if he has a Plague Scientist, it really sucks to taunt that. I have Toxaphene in my deck. I don't think it's a card you can never run. It's just not a card I'm happy to run. It's probably playable in Warlock, I would guess, where you just sometimes want a 1-drop for an Evil Genius, and, you know, sometimes you just want to go 1, 2, 3 drop, start tapping later. Okay, 10 wins is good. We gotta get 2 more if we can. So that would be a Dreads game where you miscreant and get 2 things, and then you get really upset that you got the taunt lackeys, and then the taunt lackeys turn out to be good and you win the game. So this is why I tried not to complain too much, because I thought, what if I still win? You know, it's possible. Maybe I can use these lackeys to my advantage. I'm gonna pay out 10 for everybody, mostly my boy Mashi. The yes boys got paid, but they didn't get a good ratio. I still think the no bet was a good bet there. That being said, we're gonna bet on 12 wins now. So good luck. I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes because the queue might take a little while, and then I think 5 minutes is kind of fair. It's time for the Druid train. How long will I be sleepy for after eating my... I ate those like 5 hours ago. It's like an Allegra. How long will I be drowsy for? Oh, Allegra doesn't make you drowsy. Well, it wasn't Allegra. Maybe it's not. Oh fuck, what if it's not? I'm just fucking dying. That would be way worse. Okay, let's see Benadryl. Probably similar, right? How long I be drowsy? Effects lasts from 4 to 6 hours? Okay. At least Dreads doesn't complain as much as Crip. I don't even think it's, like, I'm not like shitting on Dreads. I'm just saying, like, that's part of the fun of watching Dreads, is when something bad happens, he gets mad. But yeah, he's not like Crip, where sometimes it can be more off-putting, where you're like, oh, like, I don't want to watch this guy. I want to watch Dreads get mad because he's my friend. I like to laugh at him. Not a doctor, but a nurse. Okay, well, it's been 5 hours. Also, what happens? I've been trying to drink caffeine because I'm like, oh, I didn't sleep. I'd like to do another run, but I don't know if I could survive it right now. Grip doesn't stop. Yeah, Dreads gets heated in the moment and then kind of like comes back down, and he'll say like, oh, and he's kind of funny about it too, right? Where he'll be like, oh man, oh, my opponent's so lucky, and he's like, oh, it turns out I won the game. Guess I shouldn't have complained, haha, right? And it's kind of like, he kind of acknowledges it too. Crip would be like, you know, oh, I'm never lucky, win the game, and be like, well, it's about time I got lucky or whatever, you know. That's a little more like, it's fun to watch Dreads get mad, I know, right? I was playing Battlegrounds today. I played a run or two, and something bad happened, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, what are the odds of this? And I thought, if I was on stream, if I was streaming this, I probably would have been like, and that's too bad. But since I wasn't streaming, I was way more annoyed. Dreads doesn't take himself too seriously? No. Dreads is he's a pretty down-to-earth dude, I think. I mean, I don't mind slapping that. I don't mind playing the Ticketmaster either. I'm assuming he doesn't go face. It's actually kind of bad for us in that he could trade the 3-1 into the Ticketmaster. It's just like me playing XCOM 2 when I fail 95% of my opponent, a 5%. What do these words mean? Alright, I love the ticket guy because of his ability to high roll so powerfully, potentially, right? Like, he might kill it. He might kill it, and then we might have 2 or 3 3-3s next turn. Also, I just saw that follower. I'm sorry, I'm kind of chuckling to myself. No country for old Redbeard. Okay, okay, poet. Okay, Bob Swaggett. I mean, I'm gonna silence that one or dormant it. I can't sit here taking 10 damage. This doesn't look good. Pretty strong start for him, yeah. It's a druid going first. We're not going to be favored in this match before the match starts, I would guess, at 10 wins. If we had coined a miscreant, got some spells, I don't know, fight it off a little better. That's good. Darn it. We could pick up a flame strike here in theory, right? Which would be pretty sick. Darn. I mean, I can't take either of those. They don't really do anything. Dodice, 12 wins, go for it. Hey, thanks, La Claimer. What up, dude? I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'll be able to. That's not good. Oh, that's even worse. Please go face. Oh, God. You know what we do on a Sunday morning? We wake and we bake. Hey, nice. Smoking marijuana cigarettes is nice. Still has so much power. I'm still taking 4 this. Oh, wow, that's so good. But also kind of bad, actually. Actually, that's kind of bad. Now I give him a 3-3 instead of a 1-2. Oh my God, that's so bad. I could assassinate that and not play Silas. Oh man, that kind of screws me. But then he gets a 3-1. I get to trade there. I can't use this for anything, and I'm kind of just floating the mana. I take 10. Still Silas. Yuck. Darn it. So this is bad here? What do you want to do instead? If you assassinate, trade, you take 10, 11 if you hero powers. If you Silas, you trade, you take 7. 7's less than 10. That's the wrong poison? Okay. Oh, I get to trade that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I forgot I could trade there. We only take 4. Can't deep freeze, but we could assassinate if he plays like a 7 mana 7/7. Thought you had the immune poison. Oh, okay. Could free trade our guy, which is kind of reasonable too for him here. Don't have a way to ping back, but maybe in our deck we have an Og Merchant, right? We have 1, 2. We have a Rush Brush too. All right, this is good. That's not great, but assassinate you. I want him to feel as though he could. Oh, I could slap it though. All right, let's just slap it, and then I guess I'll play this one. Because maybe we'll get some combo value somewhere else here. In theory, we could have played the 2 of them, but dang, that's too bad. Because if he didn't, we could just kill it. But yeah, it is what it is. But it would have been good if he just got like an 8/8. We could freeze the 8/8 and then kill it this turn and not worry about a Vagrant popping out. Unlucky? Yeah. That wasn't too good for us. Oh, that is delightfully devilish, Redbeard. I could have got some stuff down here. I don't know if that was right, but we could have played this one first and got the redagger up, which actually kind of matters, but I was so excited I couldn't hold it. Well played. Almost. We almost played it well. Pride Fury? Oh, okay. 3 Mark of the Lotus, this little worm. 4 Mark of the Lotus. Ha ha ha. I'm doing the count from Sesame Street. Where the fuck is my board? Alright, I need a spell. I could dagger it, I guess. Just backstab. I don't want to take the damage. If I dagger, I can't get one of these out anyway. Trade, trade. Just kill it and save 4 health. Assassinate it? Honestly, the play is probably just dagger and this. Take the strike and don't use it. Either way, we're taking the strike. Cost 4. Because of the thing. It's a 4-mana assassinate. It's great, just assassinate. Like, I mean, we die if he has Alexstrasza, but we're gonna die to Alexstrasza either way. We die if he draws, like, Medic, and then a way to corrupt the Medic right away. I think it's better to save this in case he just plays, you know, a big, nasty piece of crap. Okay, let's squelch him, though, because if he kills me, I'll be sad. You have the freeze for it? I have the freeze for what? Well, there's a top deck. Holy smokes. For a big guy? Yeah, but I need to push damage so he can't kill me with top deck Kazakis, but it's too late now. It's too late. Is he playing the 5? Stealth! Ay, ay, ay. What are you gonna do about it, I guess, you know? That really, I mean, it's unfortunate, I guess. Get tied to Alex because you can freeze his face. Not that turn though, right? Because I had to trade off the force, so he hero powers his this turn. Let's say that's an Alex and then we're dead. That was a bullshit top deck Kazakis. That was inelegant. And if he just got like, I don't know. I guess they all kind of fuck you here, right? Well, I guess I should have tapped or draw. I forgot I could draw, but would that have mattered? Actually, maybe. Sorry, I got a little tilted by that though, to be fair. I shouldn't have swung. Why didn't you draw? Has anyone asked what RDU thinks about Sesame Street's The Count? I don't know. I don't think you get there still. Maybe though. But yeah, that was a tilted Kazakis. That throw? I don't think it's really necessarily a throw. You don't know what he draws or how the game plays out. You have like a small chance to maybe live. Because it is Redbeard. But yeah, I don't know. It could have been a throw. Save your sanity. I mean, we should have drawn. I forgot our card. Our thing drew. But at the end of the day, you lose a game where they top deck Kazakis and get 2, you know, 5 mana 10/10 stealth across 2 bodies. And their next draw is probably just going to be a Silas or something. You know, who knows? I get triggered if someone said, "Why didn't you draw?" or "Nice throw right there." I would. I mean, I just explained it all. People, they like to feel like they're as good or better than the streamer, so they got an opportunity there to finally, you know, say the play that I already said after I said it, but feel like they would have said it before, so there's probably some value in it for them there. But I mean, it's alright. I win priest could be scary. Well, any deck above 3 or 4 wins is probably a very good deck, so I'm not really... Our deck is good, but not like unbeatable. Not like top deck Kazakis, you know, indestructible or anything. Arbor up. on curve drafted and all that. Like, I mean, it kind of is what it is. You can always go back and be like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. You could have just not drawn the Arbor up on curve and not had the Kazakus, and we probably would have been fine. Sometimes they do. Turn 5 Arbor up, yeah. It's okay. Everyone in chat is better than you, just admit it, arrogant fucking streamer. We had Judge here and Veritas. They are definitely better than me. Tazy's here. But like playing Hearth and being infinite and streaming, it's not about making the best play every turn. It's about trying to make the best play on most of the turns, you know? Like, you're not gonna make the best play all the time. Sometimes you're gonna fuck something up, or you're gonna forget it. You know, that's fine. It's like, you know, if I'm eating these fucking antihistamine pills and falling asleep while I'm streaming and fucking up on my 10-win game, then like, so be it. That's fine. Sometimes you top deck a Berserker. That was a good draw, but we have a lot of good draws, right? We could have hit like a Basilisk or a Miscreant or an Orc. We could have dropped some cards. But yeah, Berserker was a good draw there. I mean, I'm at 20, but it probably isn't a huge problem. It's only a game. Why does chat have to be mad? I get it, because when you're watching the stream, right, you're investing, you know, your time and your energy and what you don't want the streamer to fuck up. And you're like, oh man, I want him to go 12. It's more fun if you go 12. So I get that. Look at this wonderful turn. Flame Strike or Evocation? I think I'm going to take the Evocation, because it doesn't look like we're going to need Flame Strike like next turn. We're going to go 7, then 8, so then our hand might, you know, I think Evo is probably better. How many cards did I play? 1, 2, 3. Kind of sucks because I'm gonna float some mana here. Evo? Yeah, I take Evo, but I don't think we play it right now. I think what I'm gonna do is this, and then cry. I mean, not cry, I just don't want it to hit that one, I suppose. Yeah, you could Nova, then trade. That would be kind of stinky. Alez, Fifi, wait, why didn't Fifi say hi to me first? Maybe she did. Yeah, I missed it. How are you, Fifi? I hope you're doing well. Holy smokes. Fifi, did you see the new dungeon mode in Stream Raiders? Man, I'm wetting, I'm thinking, man, maybe I want to play some of that. I said hi ages ago, Redbeard, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you pumped for that? I'm a little confused. I was playing dungeons for 2 days straight. That's awesome. Fifi's really the best Stream Raiders captain you guys could ever hope for if you guys play Stream Raiders. Can I ask you something, Fifi? In dungeons, does chat still place their things like normal, or is it just a solo mode? Evo passage for the full keep. What does that do? Oh, it puts them all in my deck though, right? Not in my hand. I don't think I want to do that, probably. Maybe. I'm just dying here. Oh, dear. Alright, I don't know if this is right, but I want to kill that. It's annoying me. No, you keep all the cards in my hand? Wait, how do I do this? Before I fuck this up? Evocation? Okay, wait, Nexty, can you just tell me, what do I do? What do you mean? Don't I Evo and then I Secret Passage? Evocation, then Passage? Okay. Can I play this first? Oh, at the next turn I keep them all? Oh, that makes sense, I think. Sort of. Okay, I think I get it. Everything comes back, I lose these, I keep all that. That's insane. I learned this interaction. I think I got mostly dog shit spells though. What is this crap? I don't want to draw 100 cards. It's literally the nuts. That's awesome though. That's a good heads up. Thank you very much. I'd never... That doesn't make sense. I guess it kind of makes sense. Like they have kind of like the buff and then they kind of lose the buff. I need my Silas. I guess I could silence it. Freeze it, right? This is like the worst bunch of shite I could have possibly got though. It's pure garbage. Alright, we'll freeze him. Freeze the geezer. The problem is I get rogue secrets. I want ice barrier and something else. Streamer didn't know. This one I didn't know. This one I didn't forget shit. I just didn't know the way it worked. All secrets. Oops, all secrets. I answered your question about dungeons. I'm so sorry. This was a crazy thing in this ridiculous game. They play things like normal, but it's hella hard. It's not something you play in the background. It's roguelike, so you get random boons. When a unit dies, it's out for the whole run. It's very hard. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I hope I get a big minion here. I didn't. Oh my god. What does this card do? Oh my days. I want this to cost 0. Wow, what a game. I would love to win this one because... What does this card say? Every third spell you cast costs 1. What the fuck? I thought they cost 0. Can I kill this? Every third spell costs 1. So I could play this, and what am I even looking for? Nothing? And his full hand spells get discounted. Try to claim your prize. Everybody claim a prize. I gotta take back my suggestion was good. I take it back, my suggestion was good again. Yeah, it was great. Used to make them cost 0, but it was busted in Druid and Standard. So do I want this one? I wanted better spells. It's like the sickest thing. Oh god, my turn's over. Fuck. Maybe I should have played this one. I was running out of time. I was panicking. We could have played this one too, but I don't think I want 2 rogue secrets. Cheap spells first, generate big spells last. Yeah. I think I did that okay, almost. Oh good, I want that to die so I can get some life points. Best APM player. I was scared. Dude, I'm so glad we threw the last game so we could have this interaction happen. I'm gonna do this. I want plagiarize. It's kind of like playing rigged fair game, and I want ambush because if he plays a minion I want to kill, then I can kill it. Hi Refugee, hi Mom, hi YouTube. This one's gonna make it up on YouTube, I think, if we win this game. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. You have so many viewers now. That's amazing. Hope you can afford to buy cheese now after today. Yeah, fuck, dude. Today was a cheese buying day. I will say this, we got raided by Judge today, so we have him to thank in large part. Christmas tree rogue, not too shabby. I actually would have picked shenanigans. Why? Why in God's name would you do that? I'm not trying to be rude, but what in the glorious hell could ever inspire you to do that particular maneuver? He has no cards. It's shenanigans. Okay, so I'm not trying to be rude. I believe the answer to that question was you don't know what shenanigans does. Maybe I don't know. One of us doesn't know what shenanigans does, though. I think it's your second card you draw turns into a banana, not your first card, right? 3-5 is bad for us? It's alright. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just play this and dagger. He's not conceding, so he has Deathwing. Why have Assassinate? Shenanigans needs a fucking buff. It's so useless. I think sometimes people think you're like, the next card you draw turns into a banana. And that would be an interesting card, certainly. Bamboozle? Why would I play Bamboozle? I wasn't even offered Bamboozle. What the hell is anybody talking about? You guys are all making these crazy plays, smart plays, suggesting all this malarkey. I don't know what the fuck to believe. All right, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube. I'm gonna hit the button now for Mr. RefuGeek so you can find this in the future. But chat, do me a big favor. Don't stop giving me your wonky suggestions. Some of them were good, so that's good. It's Shenanigans for the memes. Oh, so you just wanted me to just play it. I guess, yeah. We probably can't lose that game, but what's the what kind of meme is that? You take Shenanigans, he never activates it. I guess in the like 1 in a million where he draws Claw Machine, hits our minion, isn't dead, draws a Deathwing. I guess it'd be kind of funny. That would be funny. Okay. Maybe we both know what Shenanigans does, and I'm just not next level brain gaming like you guys, ruining your opponent's morale, turning their Deathwings into a banana. Don't. It's kind of a good hand. Let's keep it. RefuGeek is definitely working you with a long con. I assume one day RefuGeek will use his position of power, being the YouTube editor guy, to get a privileged seat at the head of the what's the word, dais, the head of the fancy table, and he'll use it to I don't know, drug my food and then consume my flesh, probably something weird like that. You're right, Alez. You heard it from Alez's own mouth. Alez says RefuGeek is a cannibal. Wanted the chance to try to go off to make people mad. I love making people mad. I guess I'm a pretty troll player. I like to do the meme stuff, but I didn't really see that as a fun one or a viable way in which it would ever get activated. But I got no problem with trolling people a bit. This guy's stream sniping, you think? My opponent? I've played against him several times. Okay, I'm gonna drink regular water out of my crystal geyser. This guy's a roper. I think he actually might be stream sniping. No? Why else would you rope like every turn, right? You just tempo these two out. Otherwise you go 4 or 5. I guess I just dagger. It's probably fine. We're not ending this game in like a turn or anything. It's a pretty good opener. Yeah. He changed his name so it's hidden, and then he lets the rope go so he can stream snipe, maybe. Plastic bottle, not sponsored. Reusable. I've been reusing this one plastic bottle since the 8th grade, Alez. I don't know if you know that. This is the first crystal geyser. The amount of bacteria that's just permeating on it, it'll make your head spin and your butt squirm. It's like I can taste my 8th grade chalupa. It's wonderful. Wonderful. This is a delicacy where I come from. I feel like playing fast is the best way to play against a sniper. Give them less time. Oh, I'm sitting here like, oh, whoops. Give them less time to think about your hand. Well, I think the best way to play against a sniper is 1, to not stream. 2, if you still want to stream, you could do like this maybe. I don't know. Amaz used to have that overlay where he would have all those Ragnaros. That was pretty funny. And I could like, I could do this. And then he has nothing, but yeah, it's okay, Streaming's fun. Play this. or play this. I think I still like this. He didn't have a great turn. He didn't get to use that efficiently, right? So let's just do this. Flame Strike's probably just the best card here. 8th grade Chalupa. See, now the problem was I started by saying that it was a water bottle from 8th grade, but I think they don't really give you Chalupa in 8th grade. It's like 5th grade. It's like you're younger. I never ate the Chalupa though, because I don't know what it was. It wasn't that like cheese and meatballs or something, dude. Man, they probably shouldn't have let the kids eat that. We're all here for you anyway. You can turn off the game. No, we gotta put it up on the YouTube. 1, 2, 3. Man, I want to play these two because they're sick. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Good morning. Hey, Trash Queen. Whoa, Trash Queen. Check it out. This is all I got left. I'm sorry. I didn't actually even make a post. We have 2 set boosters. We opened 3 other boosters. Look what we... Oh my god, I dropped them. Look what we got. I don't remember. Oh, look at this. You're going to be stoked. Okay, these were our best ones. I'll show 3, okay? I'll show 3. I'll show them after the 12-win game, because maybe YouTube hates Pokemon packs. I haven't done any research on that yet. Or they might despise the Poke packs. If I play this one this turn, I can play Proto next turn. Something to think about. Okay, I'm gonna show him now because I don't want my friend Trash Queen to wait. Wait, we didn't open anything cool. Wait, these are the ones I'm showing? Okay, let me show instead just 2, because this guy's a turd. Nobody likes him. Alright, I'll show 2 of them. Look, we got a shiny card. I know, you know, some people like those. Wait, we already played against this. Somebody already did this to me, really. You can't really tell. Okay, okay, there you go. You can kind of tell. It's not really all that focused. Okay, there you go. But look what we got. I think we got a cool card. A Planeswalker. His name is Terrible Snail or something. I'm not sure. Man, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. I'll do better later. Alright. Trade, drop this. Ping, keep the taunt. Let's play this because if we get a 9 drop, like a runaway Blackwing, we'll be able to play it next turn. That's a big deal. Proto's cool too. Nice focus. Hold on, I can do it. I can do it, Alez. The problem was I was playing Hearth. Okay. He focused for a second too. Tivar Kell. Alternate art. Borderless, I think. Borderless Planeswalker. Kind of cool. I've never opened a borderless card. I haven't opened a magic pack in 25 years. They didn't make we had extra borders back when I was a kid. They gave us 2 borders. They gave us white borders, black borders. Conjures. Oh my god, it's gonna cast another Conjures. Oh! That's pretty cool. Alright guys, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and I know I asked you earlier, but you could do it again if you didn't already do it, because we got to 12. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Look at this, YouTube. Which cards did you guys like? Silas? Let me know in the comments. I liked the Ticketmaster. I liked the broom. As my dear friend Alez says, don't draft the broom and it will spell your doom. If you don't draft the broom. I don't know, he's pretty smart though. This is a tasty burger. I think our best card was probably Evil Miscreant. Wow, what a delightful day. Let's take a picture with Dark Moon Silas. Way to 12, it's my first 12 ever. I liked the deck. Jazz, I love having you here. I also feel a little less sleepy now. Take the broom or seal your doom. Golden Caravan? Sick.